Hey, chum. Welcome back.
Hi. I spoke with Julie Farkas. She says the followers will accept your offer.
Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime on Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix.
Uh-huh. Alright. So, just 1 second. I think my controller died on me. Here we go. Alright, I'm back. So, I actually found you an escort who's a ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start?
Her name is Beatrix, and she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? You might not even notice the difference.
I mean, 2 out of 3, yeah. And that's racist, but yeah. Well, you wanted a smooth talker for an escort? I found you one.
And who would that be?
Old Ben has the experience and skill you need.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
Yeah, and if the stories aren't true, he's one hell of a bullshit artist. Either way, he's good for business, is what I'm trying to say. I found the sex bot you're looking for.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
Right. Okay. Well, first I'd like to discuss payment. This wasn't a cakewalk.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and Fisto is already programmed to respond to your commands.
It is? It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't have to come with an owner's manual, did it? Trial and error should do it.
Alright. See you around, James.
Later.
Down at all your smiling faces.
I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend.
Thanks. I think I have all of the debts collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
Alright. If I see McCaffrey on the strip, I'll be sure to take care of him.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Alright. Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
1C, 3C, R34M.
Thank you, madam. You may proceed.
Thank you.
Howdy, partner.
What?
You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Victor, what are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just
That's so.
38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner.
Uh-huh. And why is a robot passing on his invitation?
Well, now, it was Mr. House that made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I could do is pass on his message. Don't dawdle. He'll be waiting.
Alright, Victor.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice.
What?
You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade, all kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Easy to hide weapons.
Things guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for iron at your hip.
Uh-huh. Well, I can get weapons past the guards. No problem.
You might. One fella I knew was able to slip a pistol past the guards. You? I'm guessing you could get a machine gun by them.
But why would I need to hide a weapon on me in the first
Simple.
place?
You can't bring guns into the casino, that's why. They'll strip you to your fists. Sure,
Oh.
they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being without a little insurance when it's my caps on the table.
Well, sorry, pal. I'm not interested. Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself. It's not my fault if they find your body dumped in Freeside.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Huh. So the Garretts sent you to track me down. What a joke.
Hello? I'm here to collect, McCaffrey. No one crosses the Garrett twins.
I'd rather not waste the ammo, kid, but if you insist, draw.
What? Really?
What can I get you, friend?
Hey, I took care of McCaffrey.
Yes! Where's his hat?
Right here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss
Yeah.
is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thank you, Victor.
I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
No problem, Victor. I'll head up by myself.
Come back soon now.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
No, I'm good. So, what kind of robots are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
Right, of course. Forgive me. What is this place?
This is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
And what can you tell me about Mr. House?
Why, Sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
I didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about people.
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neurocomputational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
Huh. So you're a copy of a dead woman. What exactly do you do for Mr. House?
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
Well, I guess you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he
Did he now?
single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
Sure. Let's talk about something else.
Anything you like, Sugar.
So, what's with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Exciting. Goodbye, Jane.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
Excuse me, what the hell are you?
A crude question, crudely asked. I'll be happy to satisfy your rambunctious curiosity at a more appropriate moment. But now, I'll repeat my question. What do you make of what you've seen?
City devoted to vice and sin. What's not to love?
Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Alright, fair enough. Let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
Alright. Well, I'd like to ask some questions.
What did you wish to know?
Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the new Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
But you appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone.
So they all say. But the lifespan you're claiming is impossible, except for ghouls and simians.
I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or two of economic reconstruction, I can commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.
So how have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
And how did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
So, what is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Well, the more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
If the chip is so valuable, why use a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Yeah. Okay, why don't you send your robots into the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
Tell me about Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Maybe. So, why didn't you intervene sooner when Benny ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
So why did Benny betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Right. So back to the first thing you said. What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement.
Let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
Tell me about the factions vying for New Vegas.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered. What else did you want to know?
Okay, so what terms are you offering?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
It's a good start, but well below market price.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more.
1,250 caps? I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Yeah, I have some questions I want to ask.
What else did you want to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the tops.
Say I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Alright. Any ideas on how I could catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
And the chairmen are your employees, right? Don't they take orders?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Alright. Why can't you be the one to tell Swank?
By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited by the three families, or if other extraordinary circumstances arise. The moment I send one into the tops, Benny will know I'm on to him.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
Goodbye.
Well enough. Be on your way.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the high roller suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Alright.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you.
What?
It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Alright.
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm
Hello?
gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Why do you need my guns?
Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Mr. House.
Alright, sure. Here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your night?
Hey there, Tommy. Tell me about this theater.
Well, it was my idea. Well, me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas.
So, what do you do here?
Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater, I happen to be its headline act. Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rat Pack Review live, only right here at the Aces Theater.
Really? What kind of entertainment do you have?
Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight, we got the Rat Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all.
Maybe I could help you find some more acts for your show.
Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what, you see any good acts while you're out wandering, give 'em my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread.
Alright. How about you make it 5% and you've got a deal?
Ooh, a sharp customer. All right. 5% it is.
Alright. Goodbye.
Take it easy, baby.
What in the goddamn? Let's
Hello.
keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
You know, Benny, when you shot me, you ran off so fast I never got your name.
You making a pass at me, sister? Because I'm out of your league.
Is it wrong to want a guy who chewed me in the head?
Did those bullets scramble your egg? Or have you always been a naughty broad?
Girls like bad boys, and you've been downright awful.
You're one sick pussycat, baby. There's Quinn's, and then there's... I don't even know what to call you.
I'm saying I dig it, despite it all. What do you say?
I hear dig from you, babe, and all I can think of is a shovel. How can this be? This ain't forgiveness. It's something wrong.
Well, you know, I'm a courier, remember? Don't you want me to handle your package?
All right, honey, baby. This is all kinds of wrong, but to my suite it is. 13th floor. Don't keep me waiting. Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
See what you've been hiding under that checked suit.
More than you ever dreamed, baby. You're platinum, pussycat. You know how to swing. Nice Charlies, too. Give him a shake for the Ben man, will you? Hello. Oh, that was a nice bit of hey-hey, girlie. You're a real ring-a-ding broad. Hold me, will you? I swear you wore me out.
Huh? Yoink. Thanks a lot, Benny.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
You again? How did you find me here?
I am the greatest of Caesar's frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
What does Caesar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
So, Mr. House doesn't care that one of Caesar's most notorious Legion spies is walking around on the Strip. Either that or his Securitron's AI is too primitive to recognize the threat. Neither answer is particularly comforting.
So, Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the platinum chip. Let's have it.
Alright, here you go.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious. So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
So what does the chip do exactly?
Some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm here. What do you want from me?
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would.
Alright.
I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now.
Yeah.
The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun.
Okay.
All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time,
what do you mean?
The Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS.
What?
The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability
Whoa.
to relevant air targets at significantly longer ranges.
Missile launcher?
G28 grenade launcher
Whoa.
ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems.
Right.
Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? I take my wife everywhere, but somehow she keeps finding her way back. I did it! I've been in love with the same woman for 17 years. If my wife ever finds out, she'll kill me. No! So I hear Mr. House runs the Strip. He took it over from the last guy, Mr. Mob-infested hellhole. Did he just say that? People say it's hard to survive the wasteland. Hey, how hard can it be? The water glows in the dark, and it burns. I've been married for 17 years. Where did I go wrong? Oh! I love these robots with their friendly little policeman faces. Sure, they still rough you up, but they look so happy. I hear James Garrett drove 5,000 head of Brahmin to New Reno. No bodies, just the heads. They really care about your privacy here at the Tops. Even room service has an enlisted number. What? I had dinner at the Ultra Lux the other night. I told them my steak tastes funny. They said it was a clown. I ate a person. I told my wife, she's good looking for a ghoul. It's just too bad she's not a ghoul. Ay, ay, ay. I try to be frank and earnest with women. In New Reno, I'm frank, and in the Boneyard, I'm earnest. Oh, no! I know a guy, his motto is love thy neighbor. He lives next to a brothel. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
A ghoul goes to a doctor and says, Doctor, I have this horrible rash. The doctor says, son, that's called your face. Ding dong.
Yeah,
hey,
there
what
you
about
go.
that suit Benny wears? If I had a suit like that, the ladies would be all over me. What? You expect a punchline? The guy pays my salary. It's true. I bought my wife a little car here in New Vegas, an Omerta. It has a hood under the hood. Ay, ay, ay.
Oy
My
vey.
hotel room is so small. When I put the key in the lock, I broke the window.
What?
My cousin and his wife are a fastidious couple. She's fast, and he's hideous. Ha-cha-cha. My wife and I know the secret to a happy
Ha-cha-cha?
marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays.
Yep.